Alright guys, alright YouTubers, alright everyone, this is MVP Baseball 2005. Well, it's updated to 2007, but I have the 2010 rosters updated here. So I'm going to do a little matchup for you guys. And I'm just going to do my own commentary here. So let's get started. I'm just going to load up these 2010 rosters. And let's play. Today, it's going to be the Cubs versus the Sox. I mean Sox, sorry. I like alternate uniforms for some reason. They're colorful. They're like colorful. So colorful. Alright, so I set up all these settings and all that. And I created this guy, his name's Sonny Ramirez. And I'm going to be playing versus Mark Burley. And, alright. We got Fukudome, Castro, Bird, Lee, Coy, Hill, Soriano, Fontenot, Baker, Ramirez. Yes, they're all juiced. Soto, Aramis, Terrio, Colvin, Nady, Chad Tracy. I just kicked him off our roster because he elected to become a free agent. And he signed with the Yankees, so, oh yeah, gotta get around to that. So let's start. Let's play in a simple, let's play in Oriole Park. Alright. Let's turn off the wind. Doesn't matter. Alright. Now let's play ball.
Welcome everybody to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Hi, get everybody.
I'll turn off these guys after it starts up.
Looks like a great evening for a ball game. Well, it really does, Sky, but I'm anxious to get this one started.
Yeah, too bad. You're not going to commentate.
Game between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
There's the defensive alignment.
Here's the game. This guy here is dangerous in the batter's box.
And let's just turn off commentary. And let's start. And it's Juan Pierre in the batter's box. And Sonny Ramirez will deliver the game's first pitch as he bounces. Juan Pierre bounces to Ramirez. And a quick out. Comebacker right to the mound. And we're underway. And here's Gordon Beckham. Shot through the minor league system of the White Sox. Had a pretty good year in 2007, but struggling here. 2009, sorry guys. He had a pretty good year in 2009. Just missed out on the Rookie of the Year voting. I believe that he lost out to Andrew Bailey, who was second place, as he lines out to Castro. So, Rookie of the Year candidate lines out to the Rookie of the Year candidate. And it's going to be CQ, Carlos Quinton. And there's a high drive, but Soriano camps under this one. And that's it. So it's the Cubbies coming up. And it's going to be Mark Burley. Gold Glover. Throwing a perfect game last year. There's the defensive alignment for the White Sox. And here is Kosuke Fukudome. Burley delivers. Cutter, check swing, comebacker. Ooh, they're going to get Kosuke by a step. Well, try to check his swing on that. Looked like a cutter. Going to run out of the zone. Kosuke was a bit surprised that he actually made contact on it. Might have cost him a couple steps, but I think he would have been out anyway. And here's Starlin Castro, recently brought up from Double-A here in May of 2010, as he smacks this one deep into right field. This is gonna go! It's a solo shot for shortstop Starlin Castro, and the Cubbies lead 1-0. What a shot! Cutter never moved, just went down the middle of the plate, annihilated. And here's Marlon Byrd, came over from the Texas Rangers. And he's going to get jammed here. Looks like Paulie has room. He's going to make the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Burley. And here's D. Lee. Had a great comeback year last season. .335 batting average, 35 home runs, and a career high in RBIs. As he actually got into the MVP voting. Obviously was not chosen, as Albert Pujols got it for the 2nd straight year, as he's going to smack one up the middle. But did get some voting, and looks to continue that in the 2010 season, although he isn't. At the moment, he's batting in 230s. Let's even get it on track. The whole Cubby team, right now, I think today is July 10th, as Coy Hill comes up to the bat. The whole Cubby team needs to start, you know, they need to start, like, playing well. As that cutter runs inside, Coy can't get it. Curveball, fools, Hill. That's strike 2. But they're playing some good ball. Recent sweep of the D-backs, on to the Dodgers today. Check swing, another roller, and they're going to get Coy by a step. So, Cubs tack on with a home run from rookie shortstop, Starlin Castro. And here is Paul Konerko, voted into All-Star Game, not by the final voting, but did take Justin Morneau's spot on the roster as he had a concussion, as he's going to ground out. And here's Rios, the recent acquisition. Actually picked off of waivers from Toronto. Very expensive waivers. I don't know, 120 million maybe? And last year he didn't do too good, but he's put on a showcase this year. And here's Martian as he's going to pop it. Oh, this one's carrying deep. But Fugadome gets it on the track, so it's a quick 1-2-3 for Sonny Soriano Ramirez. And here's Alfonso Soriano. Burley with the delivery. Did he go? Doesn't look like it. And another check swing is going to roll. Oh, Burley doesn't let it roll foul. Good thing he didn't. Looks like he got Soriano by a couple steps anyway. And here comes Fontenot with 1 out. Ooh, fouls that changeup off his foot. And they're going to peel down to 3rd. Thinks he held up. Did he go? Didn't look like that. A lot of check swings early on for Mark Burley. Could be a good or bad sign. Ooh, fastball. Didn't know why Fonte chased that. Burley with the 2-2. Ooh, foul ball. Fontenot with a really, well, mediocre year last year, but looks to get it going with regular playing time, although not anymore with the Terrio switch to 2nd after Castro moved to short. Reason they moved Fontenot to the regular role in 09 is that in 08 he batted over 300 in the pinch hit role, but obviously did not go successfully. Was off to a good start this year, but Castro forced Terrio to move, and Terrio, a regular player anyway, promptly took away the starting job from Fonte. And here's Jeff Baker, acquired from the Rockies last year, and he's going to ground out to Beckham. So Burley with a much needed 1-2-3. Cubs lead 1-0, and here's AJ. Ground ball. Ooh, Rami can't snag it. Oh, rather Baker. And that's going to be a leadoff single for Perzinski. So it's going to be up to Alexei Ramirez to maybe bunt him over or swing away, maybe hit and run. Ground ball. Fontenot with the stop. And they're going to get him. So it works like a sacrifice, but a nice diving stop by Mike Fontenot. Nice play. Mark Burley is at the plate. Time for part 2.